Hi, welcome to Dungeons and Demigods. We are at session 10 of season 2. This has gone both slowly and quickly. I can't believe we started what was it, April of last year? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, thank you everyone for joining us tonight. We're getting towards the end. It's very exciting. But first, let's introduce these lovely people. Hi, I'm the one that Maddie, Justin.
Did you freeze? Oh, no. Oh, acting. Wow. All right. And the Oscar goes to. Hi, my name is Justin, also known as Freddy's roommate. I don't have a clever thing to say. Faye, go.
Hi, I'm keeping the money. Is that wrong? Faye!
Hi, I'm Ree.
I hate this bit.
Hi. I'm the bitch who's upset that my McFlurry is unflurried. Kiki.
And B.
Oh, fuck. Hi, everybody. I'm the person who's not sure what character they're playing this session due to a role I had to make it the last time. B.
Be afraid.
I'm so afraid.
So afraid.
Anyways, first and foremost, we have the content warnings in the top of our screen here because we want to keep you as safe as can be. So if you're worried that anything might trigger you this session, we ask that you please check this out. In particular, we'd like to draw attention to the fact that there are discussions of natural disasters, particularly hurricanes, and if that's something that might be of particular vulnerability right now, maybe just skip this one. We also have a Patreon, and Kiki, talk about it.
I was just being excited as if I was the crowd. Hello, I am not the crowd. I'm here to talk about Patreon. It's like $5 a month. You support the stream, you get some exclusive bonus content, you get to see all of our session zeros, and you could be super cool. Anyway, that's all.
We also have a Discord. You know what? I never pick on Faye because she does the recap. Faye, talk about the Discord.
We have a Discord where we share memes, we notify you for streams, we generally have discussions, and you can also ask us questions for when we have Q&As. Shout out, next week, we're going to have a Q&A instead of our session, since a few of us are going to be missing. So if you have some questions over the overall seasons, of the overall series, just this episode, if you just want to ask us what time it is, you can do that. We might not
In the
answer,
comments.
but you can do that. So get in the Discord.
Very exciting. As always, we are accepting donations and helping to raise money for the Shaban family who are attempting to escape Gaza. We've raised over $10,000 in just £1 to £5 donations, so please understand that it makes a huge difference no matter what you're able to contribute. And thank you so much to everyone who has helped so far. Now, for the recap. Faye, your theme for the recap is that you're a youth pastor trying to get down with the kids.
All right, now. It's not that hard to get down with the word of, which god is this? We don't have to get into that, actually. So actually, if we could just take a minute and, I know you don't have a lot of time. All right, so, I mean, we all start together in Mount Fiken. You know, we all start with Mount Fiken and riddles and shit. So we get through them pretty quickly. I mean, some of them pretty easy riddles. And then, all right, you can get on your phone. And then we get through them pretty quickly. But then the last room, it is pretty juicy. We get into some juicy secrets, and we, of course, divest our secrets to the bowl. We all tell our secrets to the bowl. You know that? You gotta tell a secret that you've never told before. And sometimes it can be something like Aeaea, this secret. Gods are about to go to war. Ares against Athena. That shit's crazy. And then there's Jezebel of never gonna go see her family again because she doesn't want them in danger. Or Aeaea, who's never dated anyone before. Wow. Okay.
Loser.
Then there's Theo, who. And then there's Theo, who's incredibly jealous of Monique, and Monique, who let Marius pass the blame onto her for the death of their friend because she was in love with him. It happens to the best of us. And then we get in and start the fight with the Marianks. And Marius ends up actually just dying by falling on Monique's dagger because he's so angry. We all got that anger in us, that dog in us, if you will. And
Woof.
and then towards the end there, we actually, if you just cut away from that, you can feel somewhere out there in the distance, Ash is making a stealth check. And then we level up. We level up in the Lord. Which Lord? I don't want to get into it. Thank you.
Amen. All right.
Jesus Christ.
And now, our quote
Spaghetti monster.
of the night is: "Of the many things hidden from the knowledge of man, nothing is more unintelligible than the human heart." So, all of you currently stand together, exhausted, panting, in that same cave. The Sphinx's body disappeared into starlight, imbuing you with newfound power. But what does remain is the body of Marius, awaiting ritual or abandonment. What would you like to do?
I think Monique, after pushing him off of her, is gonna stand, having left like the dagger in him. And then I think she's going to kind of just slowly look down at him and then kind of just pick him up and shift his body over to where the rock is and just lay his hands onto his lap, take the dagger out and put it in his hands, and just make sure his eyes are closed.
Do you allow him to cross the river?
I was gonna put some coins on his head.
Yeah, she'd let Thea put the coins down for him.
You only need one in his mouth, but you do so. A strange moment of deja vu washes over you, Monique, as you remember the moment where Marius did the same to your friend. Maybe even a small part of you thinks whether he deserves it, but you're a better person than he is. With that done, you're all left bloodied and broken from a harsh fight. Aeaea, you in particular, look even more deathly pale than you have before. Your veins in your arms are dark against translucent skin, and you're breathing heavily. Eyes sort of jaundiced with the infection that still riddles your body.
Yeah, I'm definitely taking a heavy shit down. Definitely trying to catch my breath. Yeah, I think it's just sitting, but also at the same time kind of leaning on my glaive as well, kind of just really just like desperately like trying to just like catch my breath and just like stop seeing double vision.
Monster will go over to Aeaea and just go, "May I?"
Sorry, what?
You're hurt. Can I help?
kind of like thinks for a second. Yes, thank you. I don't know.
Gonna like kneel down. And she's poisoned from the Sphinx.
No.
The harm.
I was just double
spell.
checking because I know that motherfucker hurt me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am going to use my hands of healing and just like try to massage out issues.
Mm-hmm.
And with physician's touch, I can end the condition.
Can you read me the exact wording?
Yeah, because I'm worried about it.
Yeah.
It just says blinded, deafened, paralyzed. Sorry. When you use the hand of healing on a creature, you can also end one disease or one of the following conditions affecting the creature: blinded, deafened, paralyzed, poisoned, or stunned. So I don't think it's gonna work.
Aeaea, you do receive this healing. Any effect that removes a disease allows your hit point maximum to return to normal.
Sick.
Yeah, I was thinking, I was like, I feel like it might have said disease specifically, but I do remember that it was poisoned and that kind of stuff.
Okay. So I was at 23. But now my hit point maximum is back to 74.
That is a brutal spell, but very cool.
That is 19 points of healing to you, Aeaea. As like,
thank you so much.
yeah, she just kind of like rubs out one of the muscles that seems to have been pulled taut, and then like reaches into her bag and like pulls out these kind of like porcupine needles, and she performs like quick acupuncture on you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And
it kind of gets the blood flowing again.
I love hands of healing. I do it as like your chiropractor, just
yeah.
It feels like if I did that, she would break.
Yeah.
Didn't know.
I definitely really appreciates that, and you definitely see some color return. She seems a lot better afterwards. Thank you. That I feel a lot better now. It was quite the fight. How are you holding up?
Better than half. It's got a few bruises.
It's good. Do you need anything? Need any healing?
What kind of daughter of Apollo would I be if I could not heal myself?
I would not say no. Monique is at like less than a quarter of her health.
Yeah.
Just the two of them just asking each other if they need help.
Well, like the other three are like actively bleeding
just
out.
Monique goes through. I do.
Do I have a med kit? Hold on.
I'm at full health. Please, Monique, bloodied to fuck.
Trying to figure out if I have this in my inventory.
I do have some lay on hands as well that I can give you.
Oh yeah. Healers.
Do we want to take like a short rest? Oh, sorry.
I didn't lose any health. So while this is happening, is there anything I can investigate? It wasn't like that wasn't a brag. It's just I don't need it. Can I do some investigation or some just like
Sure.
see if there's any clues laying around?
Roll me an investigation check.
Okay. That's going to be +3. That is a 10 plus 3, that's a 13.
Okay. Having a look around, a lot of this place has been destroyed in previous fights, but you do notice a gilded chest hidden underneath some rubble.
Okay. May I please remove the rubble and open the chest?
It is locked.
May I please do some little rogue shit and open it, please?
Sure. Roll a sleight of hand check and add your proficiency bonus! Are you proficient in thieves' tools? You would be, you're a rogue.
Yes.
You're right.
So that's plus 12.
If you want some extra proficiency, I've got some gloves of thievery that could do some extra if you really want to secure something.
I mean, I'm already plus 12, and I don't know if D&D Beyond already has proficiency bonus in, so...
Yeah, it would if you're proficient.
Yeah, so
in
it's
it.
already plus 12, but I'll take the gloves if you're not using them.
Do they need to
I
be
literally
attuned?
took them so I could. The gloves of thievery. I don't know if my infusions need to be attuned. They might do.
They would if the item
Let's
normally
see.
needs to.
Let's have a gander and let's see if that's something I'm. 1 second. Let me have a looky look.
Also, everyone, if you can
wanna-
hear a buzzing on my mic, it's because my fan is on, because if I don't have it on, I'll die.
Do we want to take a short rest? Because I can also do Song of Rest if we take a short rest. And I can give
You also
extra
have the
D6.
cornucopia.
This is true.
Yippee! Yes. Also, they don't need to be attuned.
Nice.
Well, shit on a
See-
stick. I'll take them.
You have them. They'll add a +5 to any of your dexterity checks. Like.
I'm a problem.
Yeah, dexterity checks to do sleight of hand or to pick locks. You get an extra +5.
Would you look at that?
So it's a plus
be
17
a-
to this roll.
Yes.
Okay. Roll for fun. If it's in that one, I will laugh so hard.
It's a 14 plus 17 now. So
31.
31.
Okay.
31 is dirty.
pop it open.
Yeah, Theo, you just kind of like go to move towards it and it just pops open without touching it. But yeah, it's open.
He was
And
seduced by his saunter.
what I'm gonna get you to do is you know what? I hadn't decided what particular item Monique,
Oh no.
Narissa, and Marius were after in the first place that they did not get. So I'm gonna use the DMG and luck. So,
Oh my god.
Theo, I need
Ooh.
you to roll 2 D100s.
2 D100s? Okay.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Give me them
That's-
separately.
Yeah,
Shit,
because we were sent
alright.
after here to get an artifact, like a powerful artifact.
Okay.
Oh.
Alright. This is I feel like this is like a big backstory moment, bro.
This-
But watch it be something like
you
dumb
roll
shit.
well.
You risked your
roll
life.
good. Roll good. Yo, I swear to God.
Dude,
I swear to
roll
God.
bad.
You're
It'll be
not
so
there.
Watch
You
it
don't
just
know
be a
what's
rabbit's
happening.
foot.
so funny. It'll be really funny if you roll bad.
Just really
It's just,
funny,
a
actually.
it's just a
Really
magic
funny.
hat. It's
It's actually just a deed to a house in Waterdeep. Oh,
oh my god.
I've used that several times this DM.
It's a pair of
Uh,
boots. These things have seen everything.
The first roll
They have eyes.
was a 39.
Okay.
And for the
yes, I
second
can
roll,
remember. It's not a deed.
I'm just gonna I'm gonna do a thing where I'm gonna check what they do, and if they're shit, I'll do one of the ones either side. Because if they're like
Alright, here's
literally gonna be useless, I'll feel bad.
alright, here's the second roll.
Yeah.
Well, that's double 0 and a 5. That's,
A 5.
I don't know.
A 5?
Alright. Yeah,
Okay.
double 0 and a 5. So a 39 and a 5. So nervous.
Excuse me while I do DM things.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm
lovely
sorry.
weather we're having.
Yeah, Jezebel's pulling out the cornucopia and is like concentrating really hard and just like slowly bringing her hand out, taking like little thing by little thing. Pretty soon, you look over, like this is, y'all have been distracted. She's been building a small charcuterie board. Like
Oh
she's
my
got
God.
little baby bells, she's got little
Okay,
prosciutto. Like
okay.
it's not a lot, but she's like concentrating and taking little by little that like She's got a nice little snack plate laid out for us to just like sit for a little bit.
Oh, you really want to
Yeah.
take a short rest? Okay. All right.
I moved over to Monique and I'm like tending to her wounds, and I just like look over. I'm like, why is your cheese wrapped in plastic?
Well, then if we don't eat it now, we've got at
All
least
right.
a day of like we can roll around in our pocket and it'll be fine.
Justin, roll a d8.
A D8.
Oh, what the- I'm so excited.
Oh,
I'm
no.
gonna throw up.
Oh no!
I just ate food and I'm gonna vomit.
Don't do
I
that.
got
Oh.
a 1 on the D8.
Oh yeah,
Buddy
it's
made
so
a face!
fucking cool. Okay. You find 2 things. Both of them seem to immediately catch the light and shine bronze. The first is what looks to be a chain. And at the end, cuffs. These look like to be manacles or shackles of some kind. And the second is a small figurine of a griffin.
Manacles. Oh, this person was freaky. And a griffin?
Yes.
Justin has no context for this, so all of these faces are freaking me out.
No, it's nothing. Don't worry about it.
I don't know shit about dick.
And a small figurine of a griffin? I don't. Okay. I'm going
You
to.
want to pass those over to the artificer who makes magic items? I'd really like to take a look at that. Definitely
Depends.
not very well.
What if he's getting
sugar.
healed?
I'm just chilling.
Why are
I'm
you
just
so
chilling, man.
tense?
Okay.
just
I'm
chilling.
going. I'm assuming this means a lot to Monique, so I just do a little farm whistle to get her attention before I reveal it to the whole group. I'm just kneeling inside the chest looking.
I mean, you don't have to speak.
You can do the
Oh, you gave
telepathic
us
thing now.
telepathy.
We just start thinking and they go, oh shit.
To be fair, it is
I'm-
group telepathy. It is not.
That's true.
Actually, that doesn't work. Never mind. If you say anything,
It's not
everyone-
individual.
one-on-one, yeah.
Nah, everyone.
It's
hears
not
it.
1-to-1.
There's no one-to-one chats.
There's
Someone's
no
like,
discharge
"Hey,
in the
Hey,
world.
you specifically, everyone's like, why are you in my head?
Theo's
No, I'm
just like,
just
I
gonna-
want to talk. I want to talk to you specifically, Monique. Ah, shit! I called the group chat. Ah, shit. Oh, fuck,
Shit.
everyone's here now.
Ah,
Well,
I hate video
I'm just
call.
gonna whistle and be like, "Hey, Iron Maiden, look at this."
and she'll kind of just like give Kiki a little. You're not Kiki.
I am Kiki.
Asra.
It's not.
She's gonna give Asra and Aeaea like a little squeeze and then like kind of move past and head over and she's like, "Did you find something?"
Is this what you were looking for? And I show her.
I think as she looks down at them, her breath is gonna catch. And she's just gonna kind of swallow like a lump in her throat. And just nod. It was what we were looking for.
Why all this for these? Do you know what they are?
Reed knows what one of them is.
You have identified.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
do. I do. I'm guessing the figurine is a figure of wondrous power, right?
Maybe.
Maybe.
So I
yeah,
assume you
I'll cast
identify
identify.
them. So you're correct. The
Mhm.
small figurine is a bronze griffin figurine of wondrous power. This bronze statuette is of a griffin rampant. It becomes a griffin for up to 6 hours. Once it has been used, it cannot be used again until 5 days have passed. The second are dimensional shackles. You can use an action to place these shackles on an incapacitated creature. The shackles adjust to fit its size. In addition to serving as mundane manacles, the shackles prevent a creature bound by them from using any method of extra-dimensional movement, including teleportation or travel to a different plane of existence. They don't prevent the creature from passing through an interdimensional portal. Once every
What's it
30
called again, Maddie?
That's huge.
dimensional shackles.
Dimensional shackles.
That's huge.
I
That's
can't
really
believe we
good.
rolled for that, and it makes so much sense.
It makes
much sense.
so much sense.
It's very helpful, actually.
Oh, incredible, actually. The dice tell the
Why
story.
not die?
Alright. You find those things. Are you guys taking a short rest?
Yeah, I think.
Yes, although
Yeah,
Monique
yeah.
will ask that we leave the cave of very horrible times for her.
Mm.
No, we're gonna sit down and
we
have
should
lunch
take
with
a nap
Marius as he's
right
moving
here.
on.
Where is
As
the
you
Right here
guys-
next to the corpse.
We just weakened at Benny's Marius into talking of the conversation.
Oh my god! No.
As you guys begin to get up, Lieutenant Charmont crawls out of Jezebel's pocket in spider form and jumps off, transforming into a cat.
Oh,
It seems you have succeeded, against all the odds. You impress me on this day. Shall we
You
mutilate?
doubted us?
Should we mutilate the body to warn off other comers?
such a.
We can
Such a
hang
good-
it
No.
outside of the cave.
She's
for
just gonna
all
scoop him
enemies
up
to see.
as he's
Mm,
monologuing. She's like, "Oh, good, good."
Yes.
No,
good,
this
yes,
reminds-
good.
This really reminds me of a book series I
Good,
read
good.
before I came to camp called Warrior Cats.
Oh, I was
They
Stop
based
it.
that off
Golden
of me.
Compass.
Stop it!
It was all ghost written by Circe. Anyways, you guys leave, take a couple of steps down, and successfully take a short rest. So you guys feel free to use your hit die. Do you use Song of Rest? I think, doesn't that just like grant some extra hit points without using a hit die?
It's
Yes.
yeah, and then could I do that and the
Yeah, of course.
cornucopia?
So you guys can spend
Excellent.
2 of your hit die without spending them.
Oh,
Yeah.
Cheers.
Very nice.
Let's take Tylenol together.
Let's say Tylenol together.
Amazing. So, you guys all sit outside of this place, a little tired, but feeling successful. 3 down, 1 to go. They are getting harder and harder, and some of you know what awaits for you at this next fight. Hopefully you learnt a lot from the last fight about particularly spell preparation and some other stuff. Maybe, who knows. Anyways. But you successfully take a short rest. What would you guys like to do?
Alok, where do you think the next point should be?
Wait, are we not going to address what happened at the end of the last session?
You don't know.
We don't know
We
what
don't-
happened.
we don't
at
know
the end of
shit.
the last of Nothing.
You don't know shit about Dit.
We don't know nothing about what happened.
Alright.
no shit about
That's-
Dick, bro.
Okay.
Hunter
okay.
through and through.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm trying to think of where Cerberus might be in terms of where does Cerberus usually hang out, but usually in the underworld.
She's not in the other.
She's
Where
not in
does
the
he
underworld.
usually cut up?
He should-
What kind
should
of
be in
bars
the
does he
club.
hang out at?
Cerberus, baby, you should be in the club.
Cutting it up on a Wednesday
Uh,
afternoon.
Based on the information that we have and based on the theories that we have, can I make an intelligence check to see if I can put some ideas together? A theory, perhaps?
A game theory?
I
Sure.
Could I do an insight check on like Ash and Mila to try and figure out try and connect some things of like what would Ash and Mila do? Where would they be in Greece?
This is just giving me the vibes of, if I roll that 20 right now, can you just tell us everything?
All right, if I do that,
I like Beardsley that shit.
This is me
my
going,
Beardsley?
I'm dumb, but Annika is not. Please help. That's what I'm saying. But I did roll a 12, so I don't know if I know shit about dick. So
No one knows shit about this.
Maybe look at the prophecy. It might give
yeah.
a small clue.
Lose.
You know, I forgot that we have a prophecy.
Yeah,
let me
that'll
get
there is in
chest
How did
fact
we
out.
a
forget that?
prophecy.
That's
Okay.
the big thing.
Mother's right.
Apollo's up in the sky going,
River
what the
Guard.
fuck? It's like they say
What
I
the
give them
fuck?
nothing.
The Mother's
A
brood of Ford
question.
lays.
Where is it?
Where is it? We have so many
Well,
channels.
It's-
I was
it's
about
pinned.
to read it.
It's pinned. You can jump to it. It's in
Oh,
group
which
notes.
one?
Group notes.
Oh, okay.
I'll also shout it out for the chat.
Chat.
Shout
For
out
the viewers
chat.
at home.
Burning skies up the river, a collection of gold blood grows. None may repeat what is written, with no collection of their own. The mother's brood of 4 lays in wait and must fall to those chosen by fate. The guard, the lake, the bard, the make. The king arrives from 12 to shake. The storm's patience ends with Selene's light. So the guard, I don't know. The king arrives from 12 to shake.
Did the volcano erupt here?
Yeah, Mount Etna.
Hmm. Yeah.
I can't think of anything that hasn't already been solved in this, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Unless
the
the
prophecy itself has been solved, but I put it there to remind you of some certain factors.
I don't like the way that she speaks. She speaks in riddles. The Sphinx is not dead. Kill her.
I don't like the way that she speaks.
They call me the
Right,
Sphinx of
man.
actual plays. I never say what I mean. I like a little.
I really need somebody to
Guys.
animate Maddie as a Sphinx doing like a pack a day cigarettes, and it's just like this old lady face that would rather be at slots. Like I need to see
Hey.
Margie as a Sphinx.
Hey, I'm pretty sure I already told you the fucking prophecy. You figured it out yet?
Just
You ain't got
eyelash
fucking ears. What's wrong with you?
You're yanking my
eyelash
chain.
extensions being held on by a dream.
Don't piss on my leg and tell me it's raining.
I'm gonna look at the previous prophecy as well, just to.
Don't
Take a
shit
gander.
in my hands and call it couscous, Jafar. That was a niche reference.
I love Twisted.
Thank
I
you.
wasn't ready though.
Oh, that's what it's from. So here's the thought. So you might be onto it because it's burning skies up the river. A collection of gold blood grows. We figure that's the demigods amassing. We know that Cerberus is going to be guarding the people we want to get to. Probably our dead dads.
Damn.
So
Is
Maybe-
Monique saying this or is Ree saying this?
no,
Wings.
if Monique was saying this, I'd be doing it in a French accent. I got the
God.
differentiation between the two. You imagine Monique just starts talking like this. She's like, no, because here's
No,
the thing though.
thanks.
For real,
I'd be so shooketh.
She's been in London for too long.
Just Annika just leans over to Asra and like, I think Monique has finally snapped.
It's
Does tend to happen
beautiful.
when you
Having a
verify.
stroke.
I think she's finally lost it.
Just now? You think just now she's finally lost it? I think a few
think-
sessions ago she lost it.
I think she may have entered the room with the rubber
Anyways,
rat. Don't question what that means.
you
It'll
were
be funny in
saying.
about 20 years.
So, maybe I was saying that Kiki, you might be onto it. It might be at the mountain. Now
So
that it's no
Harry.
longer overflowing shit.
Have a point of inspiration.
I love it. Delicious.
Hey, chat, you too can give us inspiration.
It's true.
Let's take Tylenol together, chat.
Let's give inspiration
like-
together.
I know, like, we solved the prophecy before and stuff, but the collection of gold blood really just sits with me sometimes, because demigods don't bleed gold. Like, though we do
that's
have
true.
celestial blood,
They
we don't bleed gold.
True.
The gods have said they're willing to help us. At least I know that. But, like, I'm just saying,
The ones that are
we
left.
should hit up. We should hit up the aunties.
Actually, Theo's gonna ask Asura about what she said earlier in the caves.
Yes,
That's a good shout.
the gods are planning on going to war again, but I don't know if that's happened yet, or if that's
How did
currently
you-
happening.
How'd you get this information?
I saw it when Hermes died.
You
My
saw
father
it?
sent me a vision.
You saw it? You
This-
didn't feel that was important information for us?
Well, let's face the facts. You were going through the loss of your father, and quite frankly, some other shit I don't feel like touching. We had to go into the underworld, and then I had to face some shit that I did not feel like touching. And then we got thrusted into trauma after trauma after trauma, but we were still keeping a good pace. So
Asura, I'm not your enemy.
I never said you were.
So if there's anything that would be pertinent to our mission, please tell us.
I have told you.
Okay.
I love
Why
Asura.
does
I love Asura and Theo being the same person, being like, "Why are you like this?" Constantly.
Same person, different font.
Yeah.
he is going? I mean, Theo, Lady Artemis, and Ares are going to go to war, right?
I don't think Artemis will be joining in that war, but Lady Athena seemed very set on fighting back Ares' advances to the throne. And Apollo was the one telling her to give us time. So if they are currently fighting, then they are fighting for time.
How much
And
time
so
do we
far-
have?
Well, it's hard to say when you're dealing with prophecies. It could be the next day. It could be 10 years in the future. Who knows? I've been trying to figure that out my entire life.
Okay. Do I have any food on me?
Yeah, probably. Otherwise, she'd be dead. Just a bunch of really
Okay,
stale
I'm gonna take some
arancini
remaining
balls.
food.
No.
All right.
You guys probably
I'm
restocked at camp.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at Asura and be like, I'm gonna call your daddy.
You're going to call my... I can call him.
All right, go ahead. You call him then.
Sure.
I light
What
it on
are
fire.
you looking for?
Direction.
You say you were lighting a fire?
I just light the food on fire like it's a offering.
Father?
Oh,
What
perfect
daddy,
timing.
you make me wanna cry.
Father!
What do you say?
Sorry, my real world mom walked in at the exact same time as I called out to my
Whoa.
fictional dad.
You
Uh.
summoned her.
Father, we need a time frame. I know that you sent us a vision with a warning. But I cannot help if we do not know how much time is left. Is that satisfactory? I look over to Theo.
I would like to use an inspiration to make sure it goes through.
You can use an inspiration if she fails. But, Osra,
Alright,
make
fair.
me a persuasion check with advantage.
Persuasion. Father, help.
Father,
I have a
Father,
negative
help.
1 to persuasion.
Father,
That really
why?
was just code for mother help.
That is a 17 minus 1, so that's a 16.
Okay.
I have to.
You are not what I wanted. You are what I wanted.
Say it like that.
You
the one that I want?
say that, and as you turn to Thea and go, is that satisfactory? You watch as, like, between she just, like, eyes glowing, passes out.
Tonic.
Oh,
Did she fall over? Can I catch her so she doesn't
You
fall
guys were
off the
sitting.
ground? Oh, okay.
I like to think that Osram was standing and immediately fell over. That's
I
funnier.
just don't want her to hit her head on anything.
She's fine.
Osra, you wake in a fiery, hot place. At first you think, this must be showing me the mountain, the volcano where we must go. But as you look around, it's almost comforting. Little, tiny explosions of air breaking against the surface, waving around you, full of gas and light, and you realize you are surrounded by the sun in its most raw form. And it's kind of in this moment you realize that you often don't think of yourself as a daughter of Apollo. You are a hunter of Artemis first. But in this moment you don't realize how much you had missed the sun since it had been covered by smog and ash. And where you thought it was the tiredness of war, of constant battle, of sleeping in strange places, you feel energy fuel you. And in this moment, that feeling of not quite making it out of the underworld disappears, and you are alive. A figure steps out in a flash of bright light. You see that same man you saw in your original vision. That same tanned skin, handsome, younger face, probably looks to be in his like mid to late 20s, blonde hair, wearing a more traditional Roman garb, though the suns stitched into its hems seem to glow. His face is littered with sun-like freckles that also glow along with his fiery eyes, with a bow hooked across his chest, a quiver at his back. Hello?
Daddy, how's it going?
It's so good. It's been better. You asked of time.
Yeah.
Right now I am uncertain. Unfortunately, there have been so many contributing factors to this. It's rather blurry. It often happens with big events like this.
I understand.
You were correct in your assumption. You have been very useful to them. I'm glad my sister sent you.
Sometimes it's a little hard to feel that way, but
I respect my sister's claim upon you. You'll always be part of me, but in a way, you're under her wing now.
can't have the night without the day, right?
Yes.
I will always be equal parts.
I saw you met your friend. His mother still watches over him. She is so proud.
Met her too.
Hestia's... she's the oldest of us. Well, she isn't technically an Olympian anymore, but she's sort of...
That'd be better
the
for
elder.
her, honestly.
She enjoys it. So much pressure.
Better than being under an HOA, I assume.
I know you might realize it already, and the gods the other gods at least, are starting to, but you and your group are quite literally the do or die point in this. The gods are distracted over petty squabbles about power. They don't realize how much danger they're in because they simply don't understand the concept.
Yeah, they've never felt mortal before.
I barely remember it. However, I do have that memory of pulling my sister out and hearing her cry and being so afraid of what was hunting us. You have time, some, at least. I think the dark forces are waiting for the squabble between the gods to reach its peak and to utilize it to pick them off. Or at least those who won't join the opposite side when the time comes. To be completely honest, I don't see any of my siblings or otherwise doing that. They're far too proud. A collection of gold blood grows. You have seen...
Are we the ones shedding it?
No,
Or
if
is it
anything,
y'all?
you're silvered. He has captured and killed whatever. Many of us. The flowers wilt. The forges become unresponsive. Items strange and warped. And people grow to hate one another. Strangers, untrusting. Hermes is my brother. And he represented so much more than just thievery and messages, despite what our father might have thought. He was the joy of two strangers coming together and finding common ground, of caring for those without a home of hospitality, of exploration, of trying new things, of connection. Then now we're all at each other's throats.
Maybe you guys get to remember a little bit of what it's like to be mortal then. How families tend to work down here.
Go to Aeaea. Defeat what awaits for you there. Then we might stand a chance. I'm doing my best with what I can here. Trying to talk to them, make them realize that we're better together. That is how he was defeated last time. When they fight alone, they are doomed. The hubris of man. I think that was a gift from us.
I had to get it from somewhere.
Yes.
I don't feel it now, but I'm scared that I'm gonna feel it when I go back there. I think I left a part of me in the underworld, and I don't know if I'm the only one. But I couldn't feel her when we came back out.
He
And I don't know
reaches
who I am without that.
for you, and his hand passes through you and into your chest. You are a perfect culmination of souls, brought together through memory, past prophecy. A part of you stays in the underworld, but many remain. Reach for them. You have known so many years, both in this body and in others. I cannot tell you the wrath my sister brought down upon those soldiers when she heard what they did for her.
Caught glimpses. Though sometimes I think they might have just been dreams. But I am thankful for both of you. For giving me a chance to live again. Under a good father. Even if you are gone.
Travel by sea. Those who left behind will help you. And the scene fades. And just as you're about to hit the ground, you wake up enough to catch yourself.
What happened?
What happened?
You tell me. Yeah, a bit of eyes roll back in your head. You good?
Yeah? Yeah.
Are you mocking me?
No, I'm mocking you.
Do you
Thought I heard a little twang, but
Mount Aeaea.
he told you?
He doesn't know how much time we have, but they have been fighting.
It's no time at all. Looks like there's no time like the present either. Start packing up.
Wait. He said to
What?
go Bassi. And the gods we know of might not be the only ones there.
Are they on our side?
I don't know.
He
They might be
said,
dead.
the ones left behind will help you.
Yeah, no, I was referring to type and taken more it sounded like.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, not the first time we traveled by sea. Steal a boat. We all have our sea legs, right?
Enough of them, I guess.
Do you want to
Suppose
sleep?
so.
We could sleep on the boat.
It is
That's while
true.
traveling. That does work quite well if we're traveling by sea.
I just want to point out
We
the
could-
sea gonna be maybe 6 hours tops. This is Europe.
I mean, that's a nap. Depends on how the sea is. Yo, Poseidon!
Oh,
What you doing, homie?
homie?
I mean, he did imply that there are other gods willing to help, though he did not give names. We can try and reach out for some.
I could definitely reach out to Ares. We go way back.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Okay. I can also reach out to my dad. We go way back.
Do you think that's a good idea?
I think I know how to
Stop.
talk to him.
Wait a minute. How does Theo know what that item is?
Which one?
The wondrous bronze item. Did Theo know what it does?
The
Did
figurine of the griffin.
Did Monique tell
Hmm.
you?
I
I
think she
just
got
have it.
distracted by everything happening.
Yeah,
but she
I don't
hasn't-
think Monique
she's-
actually looked at them yet.
Oh, you have.
She did look at them.
Yeah, identify has been cast.
Oh,
I
okay.
read
Yeah.
them out.
Right. Yeah.
So she did that, but I think because Theo started asking us for questions and stuff, she just went, "Oh."
Well, I would say we could use the item, whatever this griffin, to get to the sea
Uh-huh.
and then go from there. What do you think?
I mean, we
I-
could, but
Not all of
But
us can sit on a griffin. They're big, but they're not.
Fair. All right.
Also, once you
To
use
Lieutenant
it,
Charbon.
once you use it, you can't use it for 5 days.
We
Ugh.
might have a better use for it later when we really
Alright.
need it.
We could.
We need a
I
quick
think
we
escape.
have
We have.
shackles.
yes.
Oh,
What?
what do those do?
It means so you can use them normally, of course. You know, it's the same.
I assume that. Yes.
They stop anyone from teleporting. You know, you are dimensionally locked.
Oh,
Unless you go
That's-
through a big portal. That's different.
Wait a minute.
But
So if we
you cannot
That's-
switch yourself.
that's
Is
quite
it
good.
like Xanthura or?
It could be very useful.
so you're telling me that if I summon this griffin and put some shackles on it, it's ours.
No,
Forever?
that's not.
No,
what that
that's
means.
not.
It
That's
It
not
means
how
it
that
can't
works.
move. It means it's a waste of a griffin.
It
It
means we
can't
have
move.
a ground-bound griffin, which I would argue is kind of just a big dog.
Big cat.
I do
don't
wonder if
think
that
it's
would
a big
work though,
dog.
because it can't go
honestly
back
thought that.
into another plane.
Exactly.
Well, it's
Oh wait,
not-
no, that
it's
is
not-
kind of big brain.
It
Wait,
doesn't. Okay.
don't-
that
rewind.
might be a
I don't know if
loophole.
That's how. I don't know. if That's.
It can't go back.
I think it's
It can
hilarious.
still fly. It can still fly,
If
right?
the DM
Someone-
allows it.
Someone contact Hannah with
Let's-
Lore Dump. We have a question. Someone get offbeat on the line. I need offbeat.
It should still be able to fly. It can't
That
use
makes
any
sense.
Just can't
teleportation or
teleport.
travel to them, or a plane of existence. So
I mean, that might
Well,
work. but
It is not that it's some. So it's not summoned. It turns
Yeah,
into
it's
one
not.
and then just turns
Yeah, it
back.
turns into one,
True.
yeah, That's
is
what I was
true.
gonna say. It's not summoning
So
one. It turns
that
into
would
it, so-
work on like summon
Yeah.
steed. It wouldn't work on this.
Mm.
It's still
Fair
clever
enough.
and I respect it.
I'm gonna walk back to the car. We'll drive to the coast, and then we'll go from there. Deal?
Sounds good to me.
Sure.
Wunderbar.
I'm gonna.
And now
Kitty.
a travel montage.
Could I?
While we're traveling, oh,
Uno.
Someone mentioned
Right
horse.
here.
And I went,
Yes.
wait, can I finally use the spell I've been waiting on for ages?
Yeah, you just have to make sure you do it
10 minutes.
ahead of time because it takes time.
Yeah, I know. I'm not.
How long does
Yeah.
it last?
Faye wanted to do something.
Okay.
Fair.
I want to call my dad on the way there, but that can be done if anybody else wants to do some other stuff.
I'm gonna.
I love that we're at the point of the
Right.
campaign where it's I'm gonna call my dad.
Call my
Oh
dad.
my god, don't help.
Ah! Oh, what you doing?
Faye is
Vata.
more important, so I'll just wait till after Faye. Go ahead.
Guten Tag,
We're
Vater.
going in order. We're taking initiative.
Ocean
Welcome,
Powers
bienvenue,
Vater.
welcome, come on in.
Welcome and bienvenue. Okay, how
Okay.
and what do you say?
So I'm taking the bits of charcuterie that I took out of the cornucopia early. Anything anyone didn't eat, but also like it's a little bit of everything. So he'll get a rounded bite. And I just sort of like I feel like some sort of like mug of something. Like maybe I found like a discarded like thermos or something in like the debris that's just around. Like I find some
Find
sort
it
of
in the
metal
boot
thing,
of the
I
car that
light
you
it up
stole.
in there.
Lovely.
Yes. I stand a la Elmo. And
What?
as this
What
yeah.
do you say? What do you
I
say?
sort of put a prayer up to my father, and I say, hey, Dad, you know, last time we chatted, you sort of said that you were hoping that I would be more entertaining and, you know, be a bit more interesting. And I know that maybe that hasn't lived up so far. But I would like to maybe entreat you to help us so that the world doesn't end, because then everything just kind of ends, and that's not really interesting. I feel like we can be on the same page about this, that, like, it would be pretty boring. Like, the same sort of bloodshed, terror, death of gods, you know, siblings. I mean, it's fun every once in a while, I'm sure, yeah, but, you know, pretty boring after a while. I think that maybe if you helped us, the world not end and, you know, bring back people like Hermes, Hephaestus, you know, what's a world without people to kick? Anyway, our father who art in Olympus,
Roll a persuasion check with advantage because Met's redeemed prophecy dream.
Ooh.
let's the Mets, baby, let's the Mets.
Hey.
What am I rolling? Persuasion?
Uh-huh.
That's pretty slay. That's a 25.
Ooh.
Kind of like right as you're going like, Mein Vater who art in heaven, you just hear a voice enter your brain and say, but like, what kind of help?
What kind of help?
Yes.
God, what's the biggest fuck you think we could give to, like, let's get creative. What's the biggest fuck you we could do to Typhon?
Big thunderbolt. Oh, but they destroyed
Oh.
that.
You're right. Let's think outside the box. A big box.
Make him think he sees a fire or lightning bolt. Never mind.
Well, you're not really fighting Typhon yet.
No, I
You have to
suppose
kill the dog.
if we're... Yes, you know how it is, killing dogs. It's a living. All right. Do you think you could lend us some collars, maybe? Some collars? Some dog collars? Maybe one big dog collar? Something to sort of paralyze, maybe. Or, muzzles, even. Dog treats?
And you know when the strong one,
Pig spray
the strong
bottle.
one, Heracles, yes.
Yes.
Oh, it was so entertaining. He made so many plays. It was wonderful. He just sort of grabbed him and held on real tight, but I don't think any of you were strong enough. Bit, Here. Give me a sec. I've got to work on something. BRB.
Right. There's just wait music.
Did your father just put you on hold?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's not even. I'm not even on a phone. It's just playing in my head, and I know you can all hear this because of the mental telepathy thing. So sorry. This is gonna be stuck in your head for a while. He loves to do this. It's no one actually wrote the song. It's
you realize
him.
it's just yeah, where like it's usually that random. It's just him going, "Darling, then the young and lovely, the girl from Ipanema goes walking, da ba ba dee da ba ba bee ba bee ba 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 bee ba ba." And in the background while he's singing, because he's just keeping you on the line, by the way, you just hear the sound of clattering. And things being pushed aside.
There's a random cat yowl. Like, oh.
My god, it smells in here. Ah.
That's where I put this.
Good. Why does he leave his gym socks everywhere? Gross.
Ooh.
And you just hear, like a bed being pushed back into place. Alright, I've got it. Here. And you just see above you a little mound of vines with hanging grapes emerges before boop, something falls onto your lap. You see it is what looks like a slightly dusty, what am I looking for? Like a belt, but the one that holds swords. What the fuck are they called?
Ooh, a holster? A frog?
A sheath?
A scabbard.
One of them.
Scabbard.
It's a belt.
Scabbard.
A belt that's designed to hold a sword.
The
Without
little
the sword
attachment,
in
I think,
it.
is called a frog, but basically it's a
Yeah.
scabbard. Actually.
Hmm.
Okay, bye! Pulls away.
How many other dads can we have? We're down so. Wait, I just realized we're all dads. We're dad children. None
So,
of us
yeah.
have a
not
mom.
Annika.
Oh wait, no. I was
Oh.
fooled into thinking you were Aries. I don't know why.
That's what everyone thinks, but no.
And now I did too. You fooled me.
Well, I've got a scabbard with no sword, so I think I'm going to shove this down one of Cerberus's throats, I suppose. Yeah.
Does it?
Do we all see that? She just
Yeah, you
randomly
just
materialized
you
this-
just hear bye, and then she's holding a belt.
Do we have any idea what it does? Is it magical in some way,
I think it
perhaps?
holds
A
a
belt?
sword.
Hold your
Well-
pants up.
It's the perfect
that-
size.
is-
Snatches my waist.
Oh, it does. Oh.
Is it a
It's
magic
missing a
belt?
blade. I can't help but notice.
It's
Hmm.
just cool.
Is it a magic belt that does something to someone's scrolls?
That's what I was
We should
asking.
test it.
I think it's just
I
the
do-
best.
Jezebel, can you roll me an Arcana check?
Oh wait, don't.
Ooh.
Who has Aries? No, that was.
Mm-hmm.
That
Someone has every sword. Not any of
19.
us.
A what?
A 19.
It's pretty
It was in
good.
somebody's room.
As you pull it on, you immediately kind of lock into getting the feel of it. Almost like without realizing what it is, you immediately start to attune to it. And as you guys drive for the next hour, Jezebel, you attune to this item. Can everyone else roll me a perception check?
Yes.
No.
Absolutely.
Oh no.
I
Hell
perceive
yeah, I
so
can.
good.
Oh,
I
Jezebel
perceive so
randomly
many
grows
things.
horns.
I'm so tuned into magic items, I can sniff that shit out. I'm like,
I
got
perceived so good it
Liver.
rolled off the table.
18 on my.
but I rolled
perception.
fucking shit, so no.
No.
I
Oh,
got a
but do you-
22.
Osra,
I got a
you
plus.
are sitting. I know Jezebel gives middle seat vibes. You're sitting next to Jezebel,
Yeah, what did you get?
and you
Arms on either
suddenly feel yourself getting pushed to the side.
Yeah.
Jezebel, you have
I
a
need to
belt of cloud giant strength. Your strength score
Oh!
is now a 27.
Are you fucking
What
kidding
the
me?
shit?
Holy
What
shit!
shit?
For fun?
However,
Isabel just got
Shits and gigs.
swole.
this belt belongs
This is your
to a
routine.
certain god that Dionysus stole it from.
Oh.
While you are attuned to and wearing this belt, you are just a little bit more prone to anger. You're PMSing as fuck right now.
Oh fuck!
Did Dionysus steal this from Ares?
Oh my
Absolutely, he
god!
fucking did.
So
Did you not hear
Jezebel
him?
just ripped
Did you not
you.
hear why does he keep his gym socks everywhere?
Mhm.
It smells
Who
in
else
here.
on Olympus would go to the gym?
What the fuck,
Real.
Jezebel? What the fuck?
Holy shit!
Hey,
That's
listen,
nuts.
in Dionysus' mind, he's
Incredible.
like, who's defeated Cerberus before? Heracles. Heracles is
Hell
really
yeah.
fucking strong.
That's nuts! Incredible.
Oh my!
Does Jezebel have like traps and like abs now?
Oh
What is your
yeah.
routine, girlie? That
What
was
the fuck?
fast.
She's built like Vi from Arcane now.
Oh, don't
She
say
now
that!
fits
Oh
her
my God.
clothes. The clothes are no
built
longer
like
baggy.
Medusa.
Oh yeah.
Mon's gonna look around in the seat and it's just gonna be like, oh, this is very cool. Oh, this is very very cool. Oh,
That is very cool. That is very, very cool.
This is
I want to see what you can deadlift. I want to see what you can deadlift.
Can you
I
lift
can
all of
deadlift-
us?
Monique, I can deadlift you. Let's be real right now.
I could deadlift this car.
Hold on. If we all just sit on the bench, do we think that Jezebel can deadlift all of us? At once.
Faye just looks so happy right
You know
now.
what's gonna be
It's frozen
so,
in
you know
delight.
what's gonna be so funny? What's gonna be so funny is anytime Jezebel needs to take the belt off, she just like
Phew.
It's just the Incredible Hulk turning into
True.
Bruce Banner.
I think
Oh
it's the
my God,
classic
it
of
literally is
you were
when you
wearing
rage.
kind of like a threadbare loose t-shirt and now it fits like a baby tee.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck?
My flannel doesn't fit anymore. I have to put it around my waist, but that's
Oh,
You're
no.
like, I have to put it around my waist.
Reveals the muscles.
Oh,
Oh. All three
Jealous.
girls are distracted.
Wow. And yeah, Annika's just like, oh.
Mon's like,
Oh.
Mon's like, no, don't flex like that. It'll actually cause cramp. Don't do that.
okay.
You're new to these ones.
Right.
Alrighty.
Yeah, that's good. That's
So
a good
you
one. That's a good
guys drive down to the coast. For brevity, I'm gonna say that also with just maybe some divine help that's leading you here, you guys managed to find a boat that is largely not broken. Climb aboard.
Yippee.
Would you
The ship of Theseus.
before you sail off, would you guys like to take a long rest?
Yes. Please.
Yeah.
We should take a proper.
Well, is there a
Yes.
way we can take a long rest on the boat? I feel like we're burning time though.
It's a short ride.
It's not going to take
yeah,
you
it's
long.
only 6 hours.
It's a very short
Alright.
ride. We do need to take a long rest. We're going to be because we need
Mhm.
everything we have.
Yes.
I'll take a watch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I'll also take a watch.
Okay. Did any of you want to discuss anything through watches, or can I skip to the next morning?
Can I? I'm gonna give Monique the shackles. Aeaea's not gonna want those.
I think you already did. You handed them both
Mon-
to her to show them, didn't you?
Unless you hand it to
Mm.
Or
me.
identify.
give anything
Good.
back unless he wants
Yeah.
to keep all of it.
Alright.
I mean,
I will
selfishly
say
the griffin, but
We're gonna
Yeah.
have
Yeah, you should give him the griffin.
we're gonna have our break soon, and during the break I'm gonna ask that you kids, like in between going to the bathroom, are going to prepare and distribute all of your shit so we can come back and you guys are feeling good. All good? So
Mm-hmm.
you guys take a long rest. You can fully long rest and get everything back, feeling a little bit more powerful with your new abilities and such. And then climb aboard this boat. Theo, with your expertises and also just experience at this point sailing, you are able to easily. The wind is a lot chillier than you remember now, with the sun covering, sort of bringing at least this area into a semi-eternal winter. The sea is thankfully not as rough as it once was. Tsunamis. It's a little bit choppy, but with the way you guys are going, it's not too bad as you make your way to the island of Sicily. I am going to ask that one of you roll a d20.
I will.
you guys are way
Oh.
too eager.
I don't know.
I'm
Look at
so
me
ready.
clean.
Like rolling things. Rolling dice is fun.
I was like, my hand went up so fast.
Who's doing
Yeah,
it?
B, you haven't done much.
Hmm?
You haven't done much this session. You roll.
Okay. Slay. It's either really good or really bad. A 19.
Wait. That is either really good or really bad.
Hmm.
That is really good.
Maddie's face scares me.
Maddie
Do I
is
have
really good,
something
right?
on my face. Alright. You begin to sail.
Yeah.
About halfway through the trip, right about when the mound, still fiery and glowing in the distance, of Mount Etna first begins to be seen on the foggy horizon, can everyone roll me a perception check?
Oh. Yes, a dirty 20.
25.
That's a 26.
Perception?
Mm-hmm.
That is a natural 20 for a 26.
Period.
Perception, this was, yeah?
At this point, I just don't want anyone to feel left out, but like, yeah, you know, you guys perceive.
I'm so perceptive with
We perceive
so much.
Period. Annika. I mean, fuck. Asura. No. Asura with a natural
How could you
20.
do this?
You notice an unnatural ripple in the water, and immediately you're on high alert. You have been told of what your friends have come across before, and with a natural 20, you determined that this isn't some gargantuan beast like Scylla or Charybdis, but something large has spotted your boat and is circling it. And that's when we will go to our break.
Hey!
No.
Good night,
Okay,
everyone.
glad
Go around.
So
Right.
everyone go to the
We're gonna
bathroom.
die.
These kids are gonna prep their shit from a long rest. We will see you in 10 minutes' time. Hi everyone, we're back. Sorry that took a while. There was much planning to do. But let us drop
Plan we did.
right back in at all of you noticing the shape moving in the water before suddenly it begins to rise.
I forgot
A
about that.
gigantic serpent's head. I should have looked up the pronunciation. A satia, cetus, it's the Greek mythology sea serpent.
Is it Cetus?
Yup.
Ah,
Good job.
thanks.
Rises out of the water, eyes gleaming. Can everybody roll for initiative?
Your Honor, I can't. I don't know how.
Your Honor. Nuh-uh.
Roll for your life.
Your Honor, I got a 9.
Okay, one sec. Let me get some shit real sorted real quick, real fast.
Yeah. You do that. You do that real good.
Anyway, give me your initiative so I can make a tracker.
6.
Dirty 20.
Oh, slutty little 20. I see you. Whew. What'd you get, Theo?
25.
25. Jesus. Jezebel?
16.
Monique?
6.
Annika?
Dirty 20.
And Osra.
I got a 9.
Period.
Oh, buddy.
Alright.
Initiative not my strong suit.
We don't have a map for this one, so this is going to be theater of the mind. But I'm going to say currently, if you go to the edge of the boat, it will be within 5 feet of you. Theo, it is your turn.
Yeah.
Theo was so deep in thought about what is going to happen next. He just sees the serpent. He's like, fuck this. I'm just going to shoot it immediately. Am I hidden in any way on this boat since I'm driving
No.
or anything?
Not
Fuck
currently.
this.
It's actually
I
a
am
dinghy, it's not a yacht.
I am so scared. I don't want to use a lot of shit on this because I feel like we have a fight coming up.
You can punch it. Shoot it to death, baby.
Yeah, I'll just shoot it. A normal shooting attack. Yeah.
Oh,
That's a 4 plus 11, so a 15. Does that hit?
That hits.
Oh, okay. That's just 1d8 plus 7 damage.
Wunderbar.
That's 8 plus 7. That's 15.
Excellent.
And I have 2 attacks, so I'll attack
Yeah,
one more
you
time.
do.
This is also plus 11. That is a 12 plus 11. That's
Hits. 23.
23. And another d8 plus 7 damage. That's just 1 plus 7, so an 8.
8.
So a grand total of
I
23
will
damage.
say
Oh,
you do get top of combat and no one's come up to it just yet. So sneak attack next time. If someone was ahead of you and been like, I hit it, I'd be like, you get sneak attack. But the
That's
woes
okay.
of 25 to initiative.
this doesn't count
May
as
I
a surprise.
maybe. I would like to use my bonus action to hide then. And that's
You
the end
may.
of my turn.
Alrighty. Annika, it is your turn.
Alright. This goddamn snake. I'm gonna draw my glaive and I'm going to move up to it, kind of stepping kind of between, trying to make myself kind of the main target. And I'm gonna hit him in the face with my glaive. That's what I'm gonna do.
Incredible. Rolled a hit.
Like a billion? No, actually, it's 18 plus 9. I know math. That's
Yeah, it hits.
27?
It hits.
7? 28. I know math.
Raises it.
Math, no good. Cool. I'm going to only going to do a level 1, but I am going to put a divine smite into this. But only level 1.
Okay.
Don't do anything too crazy, you know. Gotta keep the good stuff for later. That is going to be 2d8 on top of that. So that is wow. So that is 15 slashing damage, and then 10 radiant damage.
Incredible. Jezebel, it is your turn. You see these. Oh, sorry. I totally said that. You have 2 attacks.
Yes, I do. I
You-
know. I'm gonna
For
hit him
some
again.
reason, that came with a
do
tone
it.
of finality, and I ran with it. But
You're
yeah, as
so
you
good. You're so
slash
good.
into this beast, it bleeds
Also,
on the
bonus action.
on the deck with that kind of like almost like fish. What the fuck do they call it? The stuff they put in the water to attract the bad ones. Chum. Yeah.
Chum.
To attack or to attract?
So, well, my second one's only going to be a 14.
That just hits. That's its AC.
That just hits. Hell yeah. Okay, no divine smite this time. So that is going to be 10 slashing damage.
Wunderbar.
And then
It is
with my
bloodied.
bonus action. Oh shit. Okay. And then with my bonus action, I'm not gonna burn a spell, but I am gonna use my polearm master to do a polearm strike on it, to just give it a thwack with the end of my glaive. A natural 20. Holy shit,
Yeah.
okay.
Kill it.
Well,
Kill it.
I don't know. Well,
Kill!
it is only a D4.
Donk.
It is only a D. It is only a D4, so it's a double dice, right? Or double
Yeah,
damage.
Double dice.
Double dice. Ooh, D4. Incredible.
Huge.
Huge. Well, that's actually. I mean, that's a 3. That's a 3 and a 4. So that's 7 plus 3. So another 10 bludgeoning damage.
Incredible.
Damn. I messed this thing up.
I got my
But
thing
that's
wrong.
me.
Next up is Circe, who is already bloodied and furious.
Making myself a target.
You see this creature pull back and slam into the boat itself. Actually, first, it's going to pull back. So, Aeaea, if you want to take an opportunity attack, you can.
Absolutely, I do. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I'm absolutely gonna do that. 100%. Hundo P. Incredible. Yes. Alright. Ooh, that is I can do math. An 18 to hit.
An 18 does hit. So it is
Incredible.
sentinels. It is sentinels.
Yes, it gets sentinel. Speed is 0, and it takes 9 slashing damage.
Wunderbar. So it attempts to move
staying
back,
right
but you
here.
pin it in place. So instead,
You ain't
it is
going
going
nowhere.
to. It is going to make a bite attack towards you. I'm just going to make 1 bite
That's fine.
first. Oh Jesus, that wasn't even close. That's a natural 20.
It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's okay. Tis but a flesh
Someone
wound.
will be able to silvery bombs.
I could.
I won't
Yeah, I
though.
do.
But why would I?
Are
This
you
is
going
fun.
to?
Sorry, there was the vibe if I could, but I won't.
Are you gonna silvery bobs it? Because I haven't yet announced the
I'll silvery
damage. Okay.
I'll silvery bob.
That was good. I rolled a 19, but it still hits, but it's not a crit. That
not
crit,
a crit,
would have
which is
been
good.
devastating. I rolled the damage for it.
What
It
is
was not
What
good.
is it with me and getting hit with the most brutal fucking attack?
Welcome
I
to being the
also-
paladin,
I mean, it's
bitch.
what I built myself for, but you know, it's what I
That-
was built for.
Last time
However,
you was a
Instead-
what
cleric.
the fuck?
Is only gonna be 34 points of piercing damage.
Oh,
And you are
okay.
grappled
Oh,
with its second attack,
Frick.
it is going to fling you.
Oh no.
And is going to fling
the
you.
advantage, I give the advantage to Aeaea.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Is going to fling you up to 30 feet.
Oh my
Hope you
god.
can swim.
What the fuck? That's messed up.
And
Why would
throws
do
you
that?
30 feet into the ocean.
What the frick? That's fucked up, man. Why
I'm
would
gonna
you do
roll
that?
something because I think it would be
A
fun.
little Team Rocket blasting off me.
I rolled a 2. I think
blasting
that's
off
poetic
again!
irony. Aeaea, you take
Yes.
4 points of bludgeoning damage, which isn't actually that bad. As you connect with something
My
hard.
form is not very good.
So you see yourself arse over tea kettle, flinging towards the ocean before you hit something hard and fall into the ground. Jezebel, it's your turn.
The ground?
Into the water, but you collided into something.
Okay. Oh.
I am so sick of this shit. I'm basically like fireball, and I cast shatter.
Period. Con
I cast
save.
shatter at a 3rd level.
That is a 16.
That fails.
Yep.
So that's 3d8 that I'll roll real quick. 7 plus 7 plus 4.
18.
That's 18.
It looks
plus
fucked
anything?
up.
Yeah. Oh wait, that's 4d8. That's plus 6. So 10 plus so 24.
What was the extra ones? I already took off the 18. Oh wait, I can do maths. That's another 8 points of damage. It's looking fucked.
Ah.
Fuck that fish
That's
up.
my turn.
Amazing. Aeaea. Flailing in the water, because you do unfortunately happen to be wearing armor. You kind of reach out next to you and you're just touching wood, but there's nothing there. And you're like, this is it, Davy Jones's locker, where the rest of you, from nowhere. Have any of you seen Princess Mononoke?
Yes.
Do you remember when you saw the deer god and the bullet went through its head?
Yes.
Oh
All
my
of
god.
you
Oh my
watch
god.
as this giant sea serpent, blood dripping from its jaws, staring each of you down, actively bleeding out. It was on 1 hit point.
Oh no!
A shining
Kill sniper.
bitch.
golden arrow pierces through its head. And it drops to the ground. All of you turn around to where this arrow had come from and see Aeaea in the water going like this before the illusion breaks. And you see 3 large ships covered in various people wearing blue shirts, and at the bow,
Yeah.
a woman with brown skin and long black hair and a red
Let's
cropped
fucking
jacket
go.
stands with her crossbow raised, having just shot this sea serpent, as you see the entire population of the island of Aeaea crammed onto 3 warships.
Hell yeah.
Shannon,
sick
that
as
was
hell.
the hottest thing you've ever done.
Wait, who is it?
That's Shannon.
No, it was Cressida! It was Cressida!
Cressida.
Oh.
Cressida has the crossbow.
Listen. They're very close to each
Ah.
other in our NPC guide.
I'm just dead and focused.
Is Cressida is this the ship that I'm at the bottom of now? Or is she one of the
Yeah,
other ones?
and you see.
Okay, I'm just gonna look up at her and just be like, "Nice shot, great steal. Can you get me out of the water, please?
You
This armor's very heavy."
you see a cleverly tied rope get descended down, which kind of has like a loop around it that you can tie under your thing, and you see some like calloused hands pull you up before you see the familiar face of Francis peer out as he hauls you onto the ship. And as soon as you climb aboard, he's already shouting out instructions and everyone's listening to him. It's very the like, this is my thing. Shut the fuck up and listen to me.
Where is Q there?
Quinn is there. You see a sea of familiar faces. You see Chiron up towards the back, who is currently between mountains of opened books and maps and peering to the distance, and seems to be talking very quickly to a few of the other older campers, including Shannon and Misha, who both immediately take off. Jezebel, you spot your little brother, who is pushing past various people to get to the edge. You see your family.
We might just have a shot at this.
Is Rose on the ship?
She is.
Everyone
That's
is there.
That's cool.
You see
I
she
missed it. Is
is...
Circe?
You do not see Circe.
Very well. Fucking bitch.
You see Rose is like halfway through what it appears is helping several other campers on one of the other ships, which has kind of become a small med tent of a kind, and is helping various people, but and is one of like the last ships to kind of approach. But immediately upon seeing the group, you just hear a high-pitched squeal from many moments away as she scrambles towards the edge, arm waved and waving.
So, can we jump over to the ship? I want to talk to my brother Quinn. I would like to do one of those like pirate swings from a rope.
Dun, 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 dun.
You do it and you land, and immediately Quinn is just like, "That was so cool."
I mean, hey, little brother, did you bring me something to blow up with? Come on.
You totally killed that sea serpent. It was really cool.
Yeah, there's more where that came from. You're on your first quest. Oh,
Kind
Is it
of.
his first?
More
Kind
like
of.
an evacuation.
Little brother, are you evacuate? What's wrong with the island? What happened?
Well, you know, the storm and the waves. Unfortunately,
Storm,
you
sand,
guys
wave.
were in a tiny Aeaea is a tiny moving island that was in the middle of a place racked by hurricanes and tsunamis.
Yeah. So all of our cabins are gone. We're underwater. Everything is gone.
Maybe. I mean, we don't know for sure. But luckily, we were able to, and kind of gestures towards Hugo, who just waves. We were able to get prepared before it happened.
Hugo, you son of a bitch. Where's the Hermes cabin? Are they all on the same boat, or are they like spread out?
They're kind of scattered around. It seems people have kind of, each boat has a different purpose. One is for people who aren't so much fighters and also for medical support. The one you guys are currently on seems to have the most capable fighters and thinkers, which is why it has taken the head, while another one is also filled with capable warriors.
Okay. We're gonna need all the help that we can get. You're also heading to Mount Etna, right?
Who do you say this to?
You. My little brother.
I don't know. I think we were just waiting for something to happen.
Oh, something's about to happen. Who's in charge? Who's the captain of this ship?
You see he kind of
I was going to
goes.
say.
You see he blindly points to Francis and then kind of points back to Chiron after some thought.
I was gonna say, could I go over to Chiron?
Yeah, you absolutely can.
Is he on my ship? Or which of the three ships is he on?
He's on this ship.
Let's run different ones.
Yeah, everyone I've mentioned is on this ship apart from
Oh,
Rose.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay. I'll kind of
Entity,
make my
entity.
way over
Okay.
to... What was that?
I would like to come along to see Kyrie.
You guys
Yeah.
move up, and
Sorry,
immediately Chiron moves away and towards you and says, "It seems fate has brought us together once more." And immediately puts a heavy hand and pats on each of your shoulders.
I'm glad everyone's okay.
He kind of pats on your
Oh,
shoulder, Jezebel, then goes, "Oh, Jesus!"
Does that thing where he
the
lightly
traps.
taps and it's like, whoa.
Hey.
You're working out.
It's been a wild couple of days.
What,
You can say that again.
What's the situation?
Well,
You're wounded?
yes. We managed to have ample warning to leave. Unfortunately, Circe had to stay behind as she cannot leave the island. But the rest of us, at least, were able to escape on what large ships we had left, with
Have you
plenty of supplies.
had communication from her since? I mean, I know she's capable, but good to know that she's alright.
We're hoping for the best. She is very powerful. We can only
It's
hope.
very true.
She's a god.
Sure-
She's not afraid
sure
of
we'll
any
have to-
water.
She'll be fine, I'm sure. What about everyone else?
They are well, eager to do something. Many of them
We've
have
certainly
just
got
had their
something to
home
do.
ripped from them. All of them.
Yes.
They want to fight.
Yes. Well, we certainly have a fight coming. The prophecy is progressing. We're heading to Mount Etna.
How many have you killed?
3.
The final one waits you. If you would allow
Cerberus.
it, we can accompany you.
Please, we'll take all the help we can get.
You see he nods at you and kind of cocks his head towards Hale and says, "Take what you can, I will tell the others." And Hale kind of wheels up to you guys and goes, "So, what happened?" And we
You
can,
not leave.
we'll say for brevity, you guys give a Sparks Notes version of what has occurred so far, with the occasional "Oh, yes, that is very impressive. Oh, no way.
Monique's
That's crazy."
on our ship, I
was gonna say, Astra-
It closer.
Asra's also
like-
on the other ship.
May I ask? May
Just
I
hanging
ask?
back.
Is Joffrey on this ship?
The lion?
The lion?
Yeah. I don't think they would leave the
They do
lions
protect the
behind.
kids.
There's no.
Joffrey is on the ship as both Joffrey and was it Reginald? Joffrey and
Yeah,
I can't remember.
yeah, something like that.
It is now.
There is one both of the lions are on the medical boat, acting as guards and sentinels, and also emotional support. As they
You just hear
again
Lieutenant Charmant. You hear Lieutenant Charmant just go, "My brothers."
my brothers in arms. And this tiny little
I
cat just
wanna
goes.
find- I just want to find Joffrey.
He's on a
And just
different boat,
give
but
him-
you can make your way over.
Yeah. I want to give him scritches right under the neck, and I'm gonna cast Awaken.
Oh my god.
You have to stop doing this.
You gotta stop doing that.
You gave
You're
me
gonna
the
have too
item!
much sentience.
This is so
You
true.
cast
This is the
Awaken
classic
on
DM
Joffrey.
gives a-
And Joffrey
Deep
looks up to you and says, "Where is Mila?"
I was hoping you would help me find her.
Fuck with me or fuck with you.
Okay.
That's why I wanted to do it.
That's rough, buddy.
Can you
She
can you
said
help me find
goodbye.
Mila?
I do not have her scent. She is not among you or your ship. She says goodbye to me and leaves such pain.
I miss her too. Do you want to come with me and get her back?
Oh my god.
I'm gonna need you to make me a persuasion check because while Joffrey
Okay.
wants to, his main prerogative is to protect the children of this camp.
Okay. I'm gonna burn an inspo if this doesn't go well. Just heads up. I'm so scared to meet Mila, so maybe the lion will soften the blow. We'll see. All right, persuasion. That's +0. All right. Okay, that's a 7. I'm gonna burn an inspiration. Lord Jesus. Okay, that's an 18.
I believe, now that I think about it, because he can think now, if I aid you, they may never need to fight. I will accompany you into battle.
He is gonna cry a little bit.
The
So
lion
much.
kind of pushes up against your chin. Oof, 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 just chuffing.
Oh.
I'm mentally
bring her
ill
home.
right now.
Let's bring her home. And
Yes.
then end scene.
Cry off camera.
After some scrambling and a little bit of help, you just hear, oh, goodness, as Rose finally heaves herself onto your boat. And Monique, as you're kind of like struggling to move things around, you just feel a pair of warm arms slam into you and give you the tightest of hugs.
Oh. I think she's gonna somewhat like kind of half turn, surprised, and then go, Rose, how have you been?
All right. Did you,
Yes. I do.
we heard.
You heard? Oh, the others.
I'm so sorry. But Hugo says that you saw him. Was he alright? Well, as right as you can be, I suppose. Sorry, I'm not being clear. She knows he's dead. And that Hugo knows that you saw him in the underworld because you were saved by his dad.
Mm-hmm. He's it's okay.
You know, he always joked that he was going to end up in Tartarus, but I knew he would make it. He just needed a chance.
When all of this is over, I'm going to ask Hades. The worst he can say is no, but there's a chance he might let me prove myself to bring him back.
Well, we have to, destroy this overgrown lizard first.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. It is helping me to make plans for afterwards. To try and, what is it you say? Manifesta?
It works!
Yeah.
She kind of thumbs at the earring hanging from your ear. I hope they brought you luck.
Yeah, they did. Marius is dead.
And
but I enjoyed no part of it, of course, and I wish it had not been that way, but it did clear a space that had been occupied by a ghost of a man that I once knew. I hope at the end of all this, you might want to give me a chance.
of course.
Before now, I have only shown you the love of a friend. And if that was enough to sway your opinion of me, then I would like a chance to show you how strong the fires of a blacksmith can burn.
I think I'd always preferred it that way. Knowing that someone wanted to be around me for who I was rather than what I looked like. I think that's why I loved you. Love you. Yes, of course. Easy question.
Well, then I'll definitely come back. Huh?
Here, she just moves forward and presses her hands against your shoulders, and you feel them warm with power. And immediately, the dirt of traveling lifts from you. The scars, and the newly made scars begin to heal and soften, and you immediately feel just that little bit stronger. There. Now you really look like a hero. I'll see you later.
Yes, sure. I think she's gonna lean forward, and then I think she gets a bit too nervous, and then instead just gives her a kiss on the cheek. Very, very softly, and lingers slightly before pulling away and goes,
As you linger, she twists her head and catches your lips on her own.
A win is a win is a win. The gays are winning.
Let's
I
go.
Is that the first kiss on the stream?
I think so.
Yeah.
The first full lip kiss, yeah.
Let's
I
go.
love
go.
gay people.
I like that Faye is just snapshotting the moment.
Listen, Be Real just went off, alright?
Perfect timing, it's just two gays kissing.
She
I think
then just kind
briefly.
of.
No, I was just gonna say Monique's like beet red, and I think there's like heat emanating from her very clearly, like bright red face. Like every part of her that is warm is now incredibly warm.
And I think you notice there are happy tears in Rose's eyes, and as she pulls away, one of them drops onto your cheek and sizzles.
Hot.
Incredible. Love it.
I'll see you on the other side. And she steps
Hi.
away to head back to her other ship.
Ostra's just like in the corner hiding behind some boxes trying to get them space.
Okay, what the fuck is going on over here?
I think
Looks over at Monique. Good job. I'm gonna go.
Just to see you
Monique
just
turns
from
from
the other ship.
Alstra's just giving her a thumbs up. Monique's like,
Yeah, I didn't mean to intrude. I just got.
no, I didn't mean to do
I was
this.
here.
That's an awkward thing to be passive of.
I didn't want to interrupt.
I totally understand.
Good job. I'm leaving. Scales the wall.
no, I was gonna say
One, your
Aeaea
your little
absolutely,
brother
when
is
the-
sharing one of the binoculars, going.
I want to know that like
He
as
has
soon
your
as that
daddy's
moment
laugh.
happens- I think as soon as that moment happens, wherever Annika is, she stops and just goes, "Something just happened."
And you just. Actually, I think all of the Aphrodite kids just go. All of them, like fucking
Annika
meerkats.
just like does that, looks over at her siblings and is like, "Oh, I'm gonna find that motherfucker. I'm gonna. She finally figured it out."
And
I'm
you,
gonna go find my
Annika, you
sister.
just see like among your siblings, all of them just start passing each other coins.
I walk over to them like,
Go pay
You'll
up.
need to. "Hey up, come on. We're cashing in our bets now. You too." Points. Absolutely taking bets.
Amazing.
Yeah, would absolutely go find Rex after this. 100%.
Osra,
What's up, bestie?
you feel. Alright, Ree. Jesus Christ.
Aphrodite herself
Let's
comes
lock
down and
in.
bestows luck upon both of you. Gives you kisses. Now, why would you do that?
Why would you do that?
You just gave the bad guy
Love it, Ree. I love it, Ree.
intervention.
Well, because
No,
Truly,
it doesn't.
Ree, I love it.
Guys, you know, that's not how divine intervention works. You don't give it to anyone, you just have it and it happens. And I choose when it
there
happens.
you go. Exactly. I'm just hinting that this is entirely for Maddie because she let me have a
Slay.
kiss.
Okay, you know what? I like the gay receipt.
So we
Nice.
have to pay for love in this game? Alright.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, that's why
it's
Viola
just-
left.
it's-
Hey, why the fuck
full
do you think
gift
Theo
giving.
is so sad? Okay, it's Christmas. Alright.
He's broke. No.
Also, I just want to point
Wow.
out that when Rose went, yes, of course, easy question, that was a Love Actually reference to when Aeaea
It
says
was.
it to Jamie.
It was. I caught
Alright.
it. I caught it. I caught that
shit.
Love that movie.
Also,
So
did
good.
she give me a little blessing?
She did. I'm gonna say that you, for the next 8 hours, have advantage to all charisma checks and saving throws.
Thank
Because you're hot.
That's not gonna help me. But thank you. My
Roll
charisma's
bad twice.
low.
Alright. The rest of you catch up, but Osra, with your perception, you notice eyes on you. And you turn and you see a very familiar figure watching you with immediate familiarity as Chiron spots you. He kind of gives a nod, kind of spying the vestments of Artemis that you wear. And he has a little smile on his lips as if reassured.
This was his headcanon. Fuck.
Yeah, more so that he kind of suspected that's where you'd gone, and he's just glad that you found some place where you belonged. And he just gives you a respectful nod and turns back to continue planning. Now, for the sake of time, the rest of you spend some time catching up with your loved ones, friends, and family. You prepare for what is to come, knowing that Apollo's last prophecy to you of finding those left behind who will help you on the sea has at least come to fruition, and this impossible idea of succeeding feels a little less impossible. I'm going to pick us up and bring us over to the shores of Sicily, towards that glowing light in the distance. And the closer you get as a group, the more quiet it gets. Everyone sort of falling into a silence, just the sound of preparations and quiet mutterings of plans, as the more real, the more daunting this next task becomes. Chiron approaches your group alongside Shannon and Aeaea. All right. We believe that there is some place that is being guarded somewhere on the mountain. We believe it might be right at the base of the true volcano itself. It will be extremely dangerous. Luckily, some of the children of Apollo have managed to bring together some supplies that will help you at least be able to overcome the poisonous gases. But we currently only have enough for a few of you, all of you. There is a crowd of almighty beasts that awaits you. That will be our responsibility. We will hold the lines, while you individually go to face the major threat. The element of surprise will be on your side. We will distract them as best we can. Good luck. Shannon steps forward. Well done. So far. We will do what we can to protect these people as we have. Good luck.
Thank you. You too.
And you notice that she is standing a little taller, a little, but not with arrogance, but with a comfortability in herself. And I think, Monique, you especially hearken onto the daggers by her side that seem to glow with a defined light, and a helmet she holds that is familiar from many paintings that you saw. It seemed when Apollo said to Athena that she had many on her side, awaiting on that island, she listened. Yes?
Could I roll an insight check on Shannon?
To find out
Just-
what? To see if she's down.
Because
Is she TTF?
if I do really well, sure. But I want to see, because I know Ares and Athena were very, very close to war, and part of me is just suspicious that, like, is Athena going to try and, like, pull something, or is this straight up just, like, good for Shannon?
Go ahead.
I'm a little bit nervous. Ugh. That's a 22.
Okay. You feel fairly confident that Athena is slightly blinded by ambition. She wants the throne and believes that Ares gaining the throne might be a greater threat than even Typhon. However, Apollo worked hard to attempt to change her mind. You suspect, in a more indirect way, Athena has stepped forward and broken a dead king's rules and has directly helped many of her children to succeed in this fight. This particular barrage, this war, comes with the blessing of Athena, goddess of war strategy.
Slay. Then before I actually move away, I want to, like, get at least, like, you know, talking distance from Shannon and just, like, look at her and go, if I don't die, do you want to go on a date? We could play chess and you could absolutely steamroll my ass.
What?
Oh, we can talk later.
You just leave and she's just saying that, like, with that look that said, I didn't account for this. Why didn't I account for this?
Wasn't in my calculations.
What the fuck?
Wild card!
Alright.
Monique's just in there, she
I
goes,
love it.
you look good. You look good. She's probably, it's a good,
Maybe it's
Yeah.
just the danger step.
she's just, Monique just follows after Decibel. She's like,
Anyways. You see Chiron press something underneath the steering wheel again, and each of the ships re-cloak, fully invisible to the naked eye. Yes, Kiki! Kiki!
That's what my mom calls me. I'm going to look at Shannon and but I'm just gonna remember, we are not the only ones on the battlefield. You seem to be in charge here, so I'm going to be addressing you and you only.
You see in the back of her eye, she goes, yes. like, yes. She just raises her hand and says, yes.
You are out there. You are not fighting for survival. You are not fighting for yourself. You are fighting for every goddamn soul on this ship, and you are fighting for the children on this ship. But you are not fighting for now. You are fighting for their lives in the future. You are fighting for the chance that they have a future. Do you understand?
I've understood that
War
for a
is
long time.
Good.
But
War is
no, more
never
than ever.
about the present. Don't expect to see the outcome. And I'm sorry.
I appreciate that. All of these kids are fighting for something. Whether it's because they've just lost their homes or because they're wondering where their parents are. They want to end this.
Vision does not equal effort. Action does. You are in charge of making sure they take the right actions at the right time. No self-sacrificing bullshit.
I'm not prone to that.
Make
No
sure
use
they
if
are.
I'm dead.
Good. You understand.
She kind of like raises her eyes and trails over you. I've never seen you before, but our patrons have always respected each other.
Indeed. Let's hope we never have to see each other again. It's not a good omen. And I leave.
And you just see she immediately starts, walks straight up to Francis, and the two immediately break off and begin commanding. Alright. These cloaked
He has
ships.
something.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry, your hand was slightly
Yeah.
cut off in the
No,
frame.
it's-
I didn't see it.
It's all
Yes.
good. No, it's you're so good, Dora. I can have more than that. I'll remember that for next time. Yeah, I just think as everyone's kind of just saying their last sort of goodbyes, I'm gonna just go find my sibling. Go talk to Rose. And there is like that initial just like
Shut
I know
it.
what you did.
Stop
I know
it. I didn't do anything. I don't know what you're talking about. Stop it.
Oh, everyone felt it. It was like a wave through the cosmos. Finally. Look, all I'm saying is that I helped you with your love life, so you help me with mine when I come back?
Always. I already have been. You just haven't noticed.
What?
Don't worry about it.
What?
And she gives you,
No,
she
you
gives
can't do
you a
that.
kiss on
No.
each cheek.
Yeah.
Before she kind of pulls back and...
What? You're looking at me funny now.
She's looking through you. And then she gives you a tight hug.
Just give her a big old hug. I'm coming back. Okay? I promise.
She kind of pulls back and just holds your face. All of you. Okay?
I'll make sure of it. See you on the other side.
Yeah.
Because I gotta come back for whatever date you're apparently setting up for me.
Shut it.
Forward to hearing about it.
Never. And she walks away.
Mhm.
And you kind of feel that she, in that moment, saw right in to that part of you that was missing.
Yeah, I was trying so hard. Yeah.
Unfortunately,
The facade just,
she
like,
too
disappears
is the
and I go
daughter.
back to my state.
Yeah, she too is the daughter of emotion.
Let's return back to the rest of the group.
Alright. I will say on the way to going here, if you can regain anything with a short rest, you do. So you can spend hit die if you need to. I think it's literally just Annika. But yeah. And you guys pull in on your
Kidding me?
ships. You see only rock, rubble, magma, and obsidian remains of this town that you once visited. And in between these places is a sea of creatures and people of all kinds. You see gorgons, monsters from the deep, beings of air and wind, serpents, and soldiers. Chiron turns to your group. will lower one of the smaller boats into the water, and you break for the mountain. See you on the other side.
But he keeps saying that. I'm getting a little concerned.
Well, it's a promise. He is going to see us on the other side.
Right.
He has to now.
As we're walking in, can I telepathically say to everyone, well, since we're all going to die, I feel like it's nice to be honest with you guys.
How the fuck are you in my head? Get out of there.
It's your conscience. Kidding.
No, it ain't.
I like having friends. I don't know.
I like having you as my friends.
It's nice to
Your
have
friends
some
like
living
having
ones.
you.
Also, I'm the devil on your shoulder. You should try and eat dirt.
All right, this is too much.
You want to eat dirt so bad.
I feel like I'm in a small, echoey room.
You guys fill in the boat before you feel something heavy enter and look back to see Thea shacked up with a fully grown lion.
Fuck yeah. I'm gonna be putting on a fresh, crisp blue Aeaea shirt. I'm gonna turn the cloak into a jean jacket with a caduceus on the back and put on my sunglasses. I'm ready to go.
Period.
Nice.
What? Why is there like in everyone's head? Why is there a lion?
Jeff.
Joffrey?
Jeff?
That's Jeff.
Jeff or Jeffrey.
Holy shit! Is that still Joffrey?
Yeah?
Yes,
Holy shit!
Yes, it is.
It's an old ass lion.
Guys, he can talk.
Weren't you at Camp
Joffrey.
Half-Blood?
Same shit, different day.
Nah, Joffrey ate at Camp Half-Blood, bitch, but Kyron's at both.
My brain was that Aeaea was just Camp Half-Blood for a while and then moved away.
Nah.
Fair enough.
They're separate camps, but Kyron's at both because he's magic.
That's fair.
So yeah, there's just a lion on a boat, which is even more confusing.
Fuck!
Can I ride the lion into battle?
Why do you have
Oh my
lions?
god.
Okay.
can.
I'm Asura. This is
I will
Joffrey.
say, I think Joffrey will have a slower speed than you.
I just want him around.
And the griffin.
Emotional support.
Put the lion on the griffin to make that.
Stack.
And then,
Stack it.
and then it becomes a chimera.
Oh no,
Wait.
not again.
Wait.
Ooh.
We've done too much.
Alright,
We just make Joffrey eat the
Evolution has gone
statue
too
and then
far.
activate it.
you guys continue
Anyway.
on as the other ships begin their way towards battle. We have a little bit left of this session. I think we might end up wrapping a little bit early because I would rather fit an entire fight in one episode.
Yeah.
But because we have a little bit of time, is there anything said in this small amount of time as you row together towards your destiny?
I think as we approach, I start to quietly sort of make conversation of like, so no one really took me up on my book club offer, but I would like to say that's still on the table.
I thought we were talking about a bar.
Oh yes, there's also the bar. And actually, given that the whole island has possibly been pretty damaged, if not destroyed, we could honestly rename and just call us the Camp of Theseus. That'd be kind of funny.
I
I
think
thought-
Tyron would
to
have
be
something against that,
stretch.
but
I
sure.
mean, maybe, but I mean,
Any of that.
ooh.
We can
To be
outvote
fair,
him.
Wait, why are we
I thought you were then implying
Does
that the
someone
island has become
redeemed it
free real
and
estate.
hydrate.
Hydrate as well, motherfuckers.
Jezebel, the book club sounds like a wonderful idea. If we're friends after this, I know the last time we parted ways, we kind of just went our separate ways, but I don't know. It'd be nice to get together.
How long did you
every
even part
Sunday.
ways? What are you talking about?
I mean, we kind of
When we
had a
got
night-
back to the island, we all went to our
The
separate
single
cabins.
night.
Is that not called like?
But
Like 12
one
hours.
night.
And then we had to come back together when we realized half
You
of our group was
missed
gone.
cuddle
So-
time.
So Theo's
Sorry for saying I missed you. Jesus Christ, won't happen
You
again.
know what? No, I'm for it. Let's make a bungalow. It's part of being a child of Dionysus. I innately know how to build a bungalow. You don't want to know why, but I think you can guess.
Canon.
That
Canon.
doesn't sound true. That sounds made up. However, I
Believe
fear that the
me.
fact that it's so made
Look
up
me-
means that it's true. I'm
Look
concerned.
me in my eyes.
I
It's
don't want
true.
to. No, I'm not going to.
I need
I'm
to
looking
know this.
anywhere but in your eyes.
I need to know for my brain. Are we having this conversation telepathically, or are we all just quietly talking on a date?
I'm-
'Cause they both
I'm
are
having
funny.
out loud.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Hello. Let me just and these out. And Monique's going to Annika. She's going to pass over the periapter wound closure. And say, it looks basically similar to the jewelry that she designed for Rose, but in necklace form. And it almost looks like there's like something pulsing in there, almost like to the tune of a heartbeat.
So it's like a clamshell with a pearl in it.
Oh, I love that.
Damn, you just got Ursula, but in a good way.
This is very nice. Thank you.
Keep it on you. It should, if I've configured it correctly, stop you from potentially staying unconscious if you do fall unconscious, okay? And
No. Good to know.
my apologies for taking a weapon when you were not paying attention, Jezebel, but I made a few announcements and it should do a little bit more damage now. Your weapon is now enhanced.
I will say,
You-
Jezebel, because you are a barbarian and you would have weapon proficiencies now, if you want to have taken a different weapon from the ship to use, because I think you only have a
Nice.
dagger, if you want to do that,
Great
Yeah.
weapons.
that can then be +2. Because
Big
of
weapon.
If you want a mole, give you a
Yeah,
mole.
I'll take a mall.
Hell
Let's
yeah.
go to the mall.
So you're just
Oh,
gonna be
That's
like,
what you say.
"Bada
Oh
beep,
my
bada
God.
boop."
Go to the mall.
What a reference.
But I think I want to imagine it like a jester stick, so it's got little bells on it, so you can go wee.
Can't believe you're swinging that thing.
Anyways,
Do you put any like kind of designs on it or anything of like?
Whenever she's
Snap.
enhancing weapons, what you see basically is just she has loads of like runes that are just carved into the hilt itself. And they do, like, when enhanced and such, they will glow. Like a very warm reddish tone. She does have like her initials that she carves in as well, slightly. So you just see M.A. Done quite nicely in the same sort of tone as it.
Cute.
guys,
I'll
look
be
at
sure to
me.
like bash this like this, so that like
Just
people see
bedazzle.
from them as well.
Oh my god, she
You-
needs to
you
bedazzle it into a
proposed-
disco ball.
The hilt is just a disco ball now. It'd be so funny.
Listen, if you want a disco ball mole, there are ways, but I need the forge. I need the forge to do it. I cannot.
Oh,
do that.
hey, Monique, baby, we have time.
Disco ball with diamonds would be great.
That would
Diamonds? Where do you think I'm getting the diamonds from, huh?
I don't know. You had a talking lion.
Do you see Joffrey is just
You
like
know what we
staring
had?
out the wind in his mane.
He's got
We
like the
had,
half tongue
like,
out like a
si-
dog.
We had like 12 cabins in a U shape. We didn't even have minor gods. The times were different.
Does Joffrey smell anything?
The
I thought you were about to say, does he
sea
smell of anything? And I was like, yeah, big cat.
Yeah. He's been chugging back liquor this entire time. It smells like vodka.
Oh, and sorry, all of you, just for vibes, you were handed little vials from the Apollo kids, that you drank, and they essentially make you immune to the poison gases. So you guys are
I didn't even
currently
need to breathe.
Poison.
you guys are currently resistant to poison damage, but specifically you are immune to the effects of the poison gases. Full stop. Other forms, who knows? But yeah.
I think just going back to the diamonds thing for just a second as that conversation's happening, Annika's just gonna smirk a little bit and look at Monique and be like, oh, Monique already gave her diamonds away, and just give you a little wink just of acknowledgement.
Yeah, that's
I never had any diamonds to begin with. What are you talking about?
Makes
Yes,
a
you did,
knowing
Monique.
face at you and
Yes, you did.
smirks.
Monique, are you saying that you don't have any diamonds on you? How interesting. I'll keep that in mind. Oh wait, no, we're not using diamonds as spell components for Revivify.
We're not. We're not.
Never mind.
Yeah.
So, all
Yeah.
right, not to twist things into a more morbid sense, I suppose. But there are a few matters that we should probably discuss before we are faced with it. Number one, if anything happens to any of you, what do you want the rest of us to ask?
What do you mean?
I'm saying a will, a eulogy, anything like that. There's a high chance that we might not make this out of it, and if one of us does, then the other can. They can give final peace.
I already made a promise that I'm coming back, so don't worry about me.
That's great.
Okay.
I'm gonna make sure you all come back too. So.
If I don't come back, man, I'm not sure what would keep my brother from fighting, but if you could keep my brother from fighting or going on quests, that would be great. Say it was my last wish or some shit, you know?
I'm gonna take. Oh, go ahead. No.
If I don't, I need someone to contact my mother and my family. She, if possible, please bring back my body. She would want a funeral. She is very traditional.
What's your mother's name?
Such a good question. It's been so long since I thought about my
Oh,
mom.
Mama Monique.
I think her name is like. It starts with an
You
my mother's name?
You
It
said
starts
it
with
as
an A. I
Hephaestus.
think.
Yeah, her name's Aurélie Lucienne André.
Yeah.
I'm going to need you to write that down because
It's
I cannot.
like orally. Kind of orally. This
Yeah,
would be
I'll
like
send it
the
to you.
really Australian way of saying it. It's Auralie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll put it in group notes. Monique's mum. There you go.
You said that you don't plan on dying, but is there
No.
anything you want resolved in case you do?
Well, I suppose. And just thinks for a second, and whilst no emotion crosses her face, you would notice just like there is a tear, like a single tear down her cheek. Just tell my sister I'm with him. That's all I can hope for, really. If I don't make it back.
Gotten through once, who's to say you can't do it again?
Well, we're actually doing this. I'm just gonna write down my mom's phone number. Brandy
Phone
Buchanan.
number. I'm just kidding.
You gotta be kidding. They had
I
phones.
know what a phone
I
is. I was
think-
there when they were invented.
Just as a moment
Oh
of
my
flavor,
God.
I think like next to the phone number is about 4 different area codes from the different countries she could possibly be in right now.
Oh, what the fuck?
Just try each
Ostra,
one.
who's used to like really short phone numbers, does not know what an area code is quite yet, and is like, there's so many numbers.
Yes, you had them when they were just 1 and 2.
Yeah, you know, you put a pen in it and you draw it. Put a pen in it, you find it. It's actually very satisfying.
If you could do me a favor, I think she'll get a kick out of it. Say I went to Disneyland. She'll know what that means. If I actually die, you can just pulls out another note. Give this to Mila, but just in case. Tell Q he could have my house. If it's not a bar.
If it's
Yeah.
still there.
You could tell Chiron. I'm sorry I wasn't that big of a hero as I thought. Should have listened.
Do you want to just start writing it instead? Because this is going on a little more than I was expecting.
Hey, you took this job on.
No, you're
I don't
right.
know.
Listen, I don't want to take it away from you. Last rights and all.
Nah,
Just-
I don't know, it's fine. You could.
Trying to take a page out of your book. Liven up a situation.
What's your last
Finally,
wishes?
you're living with a bit. You could tell Jezebel I'll totally come to that book club on Sundays, even though I'll be dead.
I'll leave a chair open. And a nice
My
Chardonnay.
ghost can come. You could tell Monique that I was never wrong about her. No matter what she does, it won't change my mind.
Are we not all stood right here?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's the only way
this
he
is
could.
in case
It's,
I die.
it's the
Let
only way
him
he.
do his thing.
It's the only way he could say his feelings. He has to pretend it's third person.
Literally.
Don't disturb him!
Yes.
What was that last one? Sorry, I didn't
If,
quite get
if
it.
somebody scares him, he'll shut down and he'll go back into his cave. We have to be quiet.
I just
Literally.
like slap Monique's arm, like, let him have this. Let him have this.
You can tell. I guess you can tell yourself. I'm sorry for calling you antlers. You look good for your age.
Thank you. Moisturizer.
And kind of
I hardly know her.
Joffrey has been like looking at each person as they've said it, and then looks to you, Asura.
You can tell Ash.
No,
I just go down the list. You can tell Ash I'm
it's
a totally
funny.
better sibling than your sister, whatever it was. Terrible for you. I'm gonna look at Annika. Keep your chin up, lover girl. You'll find love one day. Does Theo know about it? Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Theo knows about
yeah,
the
you
love.
would have been there. Yeah, you would have been there.
I think that's it.
Well, I certainly
Oh.
hope so.
All right.
And tell Rose that she can do better. And that's it.
I'm not writing that one. I'm not writing that one. It was very heartfelt.
It's fucked up.
That's it.
That's fucked up.
I'm shooting a snake in the head on that one. No.
Asura, I think I
Hmm.
can guess what your last wish is.
I already said what mine
No,
was.
I
but-
said Asura.
Oh.
Now you're
sorry,
getting
my bad.
confused.
I'm tired.
Too many A names.
Mm.
Yeah.
I think I can guess what it is. I'll leave you with 2
Yeah.
coins.
Oh.
Oh,
Whoa.
That was scary. I'm so sorry.
Back to our regularly scheduled Kiki. Whoa!
What's going on here?
Kiki became a rainbow.
Lightning.
My goodness.
Oh, I think my camera overheated. Ah, shit.
Oh.
It's okay. I can fix it. That's why we have backup cameras. Hello.
Ooh.
Yay.
It's shitty as hell. But just bury me in here. Leave 2 coins and finally let me rest. I don't want to come back if I'm dead.
Heard.
Noted.
And if I happen to be ashes, please, by all means, do not bring me to America. Literally spread me anywhere else. I don't want to be.
Ooh, heard.
Noted.
Arr.
Alrighty. With that, you all pull in finally to the shores of Sicily. Getting out, you steel yourselves and make your way up the treacherous mountain. And I think we will end the session here.
We ready?
What? Yep.
Try as will ever be.
So,
Dun, 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 dun. Tangled the series begins to play.
thank you everybody for joining us tonight. How fun, how fresh. This was so fun. Really quick, huge shout out to AJ or Sansuel, who paid for my rent for like the next 2 weeks. Thank you so much. That is unbelievably kind. It happened during the break. I appreciate it because I think I would have gone completely non-responsive. Just huge shout out to you. Oh my goodness me. But let's go through these people. Everyone tell them where the people can find you, starting with Justin.
And you're muted.
You're muted.
Maybe.
Babbity beep bop bop.
You can find me wherever toys are sold on TikTok, hopefully for now, but mainly Instagram, Blue Sky, Threads, whatever you call it, all one word, at Freddy's Roommate. Faye, go.
Hi, I'm Faye. You can find me as Gothic Fairy or Gothic Fairy Cosplay on any platform. I'll actually be running an Old Gods of Appalachia game on here, starting in February, I'm estimating. And I'm also going to be in a Magnus Archives game on Zeal Zaddy's channel starting in January. So there you go. See you around.
Hell yeah.
Great.
Great.
Hi, I'm Ree, also known as Relentless, and you can find me on TikTok, Instagram, Blue Sky, and other things, I'm sure. I will be announcing a YouTube channel that I will be creating with my 2 housemates, a Nerdy Niffler, or now going as Cypher Dice, and A Hobbit's Tale. Feel free to come and have a look at those at some point. We'll be posting about them. And I'll have some games up and running for the new year at the start of January on Start Playing. So keep an eye out for that. Thank you.
Kiki!
Hey, what's up, dudes? My name is Kiki. I do stuff. Check me out on Twitch, Instagram. TikTok's going away, so it's not really like you can see that for very much longer. Or YouTube, where we're posting the results of our charity stream from a while back, finally, sorry. We're posting the VODs onto YouTube, so you can watch them freely whenever you would like. Super phenomenal cast. We had some amazing players, including these 2 wonderful people to my... Where the fuck is it on camera? B and Faye, I can't figure out where I am, but they're absolutely wonderful, and they're in the show too. They're actually in the same episode, so you should check it out. Anyway.
It was a great episode. It was very, very good.
Yeah.
Very good. Is that me? You smoked.
Kind of cut out a little bit.
Everybody, I'm B. You can find me at Chisco. You can find me at a does DnD
TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Blue Sky. You can find me tomorrow over on the Dyson Autism Twitch channel for a charity one-shot in the Perils and Princesses system, Sweet Tooth, A Realm of Sugar. It is being DM'd by the wonderful Attack on Morgan. We are raising money for the PCRF. There are some wonderful players over there. That is going to be starting at 7 p.m. PST, so please come check it out over there. You can also find me regularly on every Wednesday now, as of the new year. Well, in the new year, it'll be every Wednesday, but you can find me over there on Wednesdays for Tales of Ages, which is my fantasy campaign that I run every other week. And then on alternating weeks, starting back in January, we'll be returning with our main campaign, New Rollers. It will finally be returning after like 4 months of hiatus because life stuff happened. But yeah, please come check both of those out. Please come check out the charity one shot tomorrow. Donate if you can. We really appreciate it. Yeah, please also go and check out Aeaea313 over on Instagram, but mostly on Spotify and other podcasting platforms. That is our wonderful series that we've done over there. If you want to hear me do some voice acting, just check it out. It's very, very cool. All 8 episodes are available to listen to now, and there will be some fun announcements coming in January for potentially some new stuff to do with that. So yeah, keep an eye out. Other than that, that's me, I think.
Yo.
Yeah, that's everything.
Hi, maddaloon. This here my channel. Thank you so much for joining us for us today. If you want to check me out on all of the other social medias, I will technically still have TikTok, but God, if my entire audience isn't American. So make sure to subscribe to me on YouTube, where I upload all of my VODs as well as shorts and many other things. I'm working on a lot of long form content at the moment. Please check that out. It's the best way to support me because I don't make money off of TikTok. Fuck that bitch. Anyways, I'm fine. Apart from that, always check me out on Stop Playing. I've filled up all of my games for now, unfortunately, but I will always have things popping up every now and then because I have so much free time now. Anyways, also stay connected to me on socials because while this particular campaign might be coming to an end soon, in what spare time I can pull together, I am working on what campaign will be following this one. It will be different with a yeah, we're starting to work on it. My clue for now is that it is a module. So do with that what you will. But yeah, maybe more information down the line. Probably not to the new year. Have a very Merry Christmas, everyone, if you celebrate. Otherwise, have
Merry
a wonderful...
Chrysler.
have
Tune
a
in
wonderful...
next Thursday. We're having a talk back.
Oh yeah, we're having a Q&A.
Finding.
So
Yeah.
Merry Christmas or enjoy your day off from work. Either way, we love you all. And we will see you next time. Say goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye, everyone.